YouTube, what's going on, man? It's your boy Booba and welcome back to another player review on the channel. Hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, we're gonna go ahead and check out our very first winter wildcard evolution for none other than Kyle Walker. Walker is an 87 rated card. He has the mostly lengthy acceleration type, right footer with 3-star skill moves and 3-star weak foot. Now, for you guys that don't know, in order to obtain the card, you do have to chain the evolution with the new winter wingback and then also the defensive minded Evo. And for completely free, you could be getting yourself one of the most OP fullbacks in FC 25. If we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we can see that the card is pretty well rounded. If we brush to the side the 68 shooting, the lowest stat that he does have is 83 for his passing. So if you do want to go ahead and incorporate him as an overlapping fullback in your starting 11, I think that could work really well. Now, he does have 90 pace overall with 85 acceleration and 94 sprint speed, probably going to be the standout stat for the card. I love the fact that he does have the rapid playstyle with the ball at his feet, man. It should be quite difficult to catch up to him, but because he does have a bit of a pace split, I would still go ahead and recommend a chem style to make him even more quick in game. Now, the 83 passing in those more advanced positions is going to be a really important stat as well, and maybe even from like a deeper position you can create a few chances with him. By chaining the evolution, he does get the long ball pass playstyle, and as you guys know, this year in FC 25 that is a really OP playstyle to have. So with his 87 short pass, 86 long pass, and 82 curve, I do expect this passing to be quite accurate and very consistent in game. Now, the 84 dribbling is going to be a really interesting stat to test out in today's video because he doesn't have the greatest of agility and balance. On the ball, I do still expect him to be pretty decent, man. Nothing too crazy, but he should be able to get the job done. I love the fact that he does have really good reactions at 91 and then also decent composure at 81. I mean, the manual defending with the card, it should be quite decent as well. And if you do prefer like your smaller, more agile type of fullbacks, I think that Walker is most definitely going to fit your style of play. Should be very responsive in game. And then last but not least, boys, the two most important stats for the card, the 86 defending and 87 physical, probably two areas that I would look to make even better. And for the most part, he does have some pretty decent defensive stats, 83 interceptions, 87 defensive awareness, and 90 stand tackle. Pairing that with his really good physicality, man, he should be an absolute tank at the back. 87 strength and 90 aggression for the card is incredible for a fullback, especially with the playstyle plus that he does end up getting. Now, in terms of playstyles, he does have 6 different playstyles. The Bruiser playstyle plus, which honestly, boys, is really underrated in my opinion. And then alongside that, he does also have the long ball pass, jockey, block, rapid, and long throw. And when it comes to player roles, there is a bit of variety with the way that you can incorporate him in game. Now, he does have the player role plus plus as a wing back, and then alongside that, he does also have one player role plus as a false back. And with the way that the card is set up, I think that he's probably best suited as that wing back. Now, as you guys know, currently in FC 25, we do have a lot of really solid fullbacks, but for completely free to get yourself a Walker card of this caliber, I think it's going to be a huge W. If you guys do enjoy these FC 25 player reviews and you want to see more of them on the channel, definitely let me know by leaving a like, turn on that notification bell so you guys never miss an upload, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is the team we're going to be using in Division Rivals to test out the new Walker card. We're going to be playing him at the right back position in the 4-3-3 formation, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1 and let's see how good this card really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1 using the new Walker Evolution card, and I think that he's going to be one of the most OP right backs in the game. Now, first things first, you guys know how we like to start off every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. Now, he does have some pretty decent agility and balance, and on the ball, I will say he is pretty smooth. I mean, it doesn't really feel like he has 71 agility, 74 balance. So in those more advanced positions, I think that that's going to be really important. But yeah, man, let's see if we can get off to a good start in game number 1. As you guys know, those cross diagonals really OP this year. Kyle Walker, I can't believe he actually took it off of his foot right there, but it's a decent run forward. Now, as you guys know, with the evolution, he does get the long ball pass playstyle, so we do have to test out his long range passing. We did signal Furlan Mendy to make that run, and I kid you not, man, I think that the long ball pass playstyle is a little bit underrated for a fullback. Now, because he does have some pretty decent reactions and composure, we are going to try to do as much manual defending with the card as possible. This guy has been pretty patient in the build-up. Walker, man, he does seem to be very responsive right there. Got back into position pretty quickly. He's going to try to play that into Dino, man. Very responsive right there from Walker. That's a good interception. Despite him not having the intercept playstyle, if you are really good at manual defending, I feel like you can break up the play pretty consistently. And now we can spring into a counterattack, boys. As you guys know, does have the rapid playstyle. I'm going to go for a shot near post. Ooh, he's got the block. There's no way that's a penalty, boys. Kyle Walker, look at the recovery speed right there, man. And very good in the tackle. The Bruiser playstyle plus is very underrated in my opinion. I feel like Teo Hernandez is probably one of the most OP, if not the most OP fullback in the game. And he does have the Bruiser playstyle plus, so this is a great addition for the card. Nice little cross diagonal right there as well. Chiesa into Darwin Núñez. I try to go for the fake shot right there. Unlucky. Kyle Walker again. We're just going to go ahead and track back, see if we can win the tackle. This guy has been going for a lot of finesse shots. And he's found the back of the net, man. That's a lovely finish. Good for him. The long ball pass playstyle has been a great addition for the card. We're just going to go for that switch once again. Furlan Mendy should win the header. There we go. Like I said, boys, if you are struggling to break down your opponent, a very easy way to get high up the pitch. Kyle Walker, I might just try to step a little bit. Yeah, boys, look at the recovery speed again. He's honestly one of the quickest fullbacks in the game. Now, in those more advanced positions, I do want to test out his passing a little bit more. Oh, Musiala, I love that run right there. Walker on the overlap. Can we get away from Blanc, man? We're just going to use his pace and then probably look for a cutback. Walker, a little bit of L2, R2 dribbling right here. It's not bad, boys. I feel like from an attacking perspective, he can most definitely create a little bit. Now, we did signal Sane to make that run, so we're just going to go for an over-the-top through ball. His cross diagonals have been very consistent. Over-the-top through ball, not too bad. Our opponent did cover that pretty well. Now, we did signal him to make that run with Musiala. I'm just going to go over the top. It's a really nice pass, man. And when you have that pace and the rapid playstyle, you can break that defensive line very easily. Now, we do have to kind of like pick and choose when to attack with him because his stamina is a little bit lower at the moment. Walker, he might try to go over the top. We're just going to track the run right here. Nice, boys. Very responsive again and very consistent in the tackle. Nice, boys. Again, this overload down the right-hand side. Walker, I'm going to maybe go for an R3 touch, see if we can get away from Mendy. That's great, boys. Great physicality right there. I try to go for a cutback. Pretty decent defending, though. Jude Bellingham, sharp turn. Now, he did step with Blanc right there, so we are going to have a little bit more space. Walker, man, that's a great touch. We're going to whip it in as well. It's a decent cross, man. We should be scoring right there. Again, another decent chance created. Oh, boys. Now, right here, we did lose possession. Up against Ronaldinho. Can we get back into position? That's why he's such an OP fullback, man. Look at that. I mean, the way that we got back into position, Ronaldinho was maybe like 5-10 yards in front of us, and he still catches up, man. That's just so OP. As you guys can see, man, Walker picking up a really nice pocket of space. We're going to go for a swerve pass, cut back into Nunez. Power shot to the near post. It's liquid football, boys. And again, in those more advanced positions, his passing has been really consistent. Game number 2, ladies and gentlemen, and so far, so good. Now, for completely free, I think that is safe to say, easily one of the best fullbacks in FC 25. With the upgrades and with the bruiser playstyle plus, man, I think that he's a very balanced player, man. You get the defensive cover, and then going forward, he's really effective as well. Walker. Now, I feel like my opponent's not really going to expect this, so we're going to go ahead and use his pace down this right-hand side. He is tracking back with Rafael Leao, but really good physicality, but it's just a little bit too much right there. Now, to switch it up a little bit, boys, I might try to get Chiesa in behind. Camavinga with the switch. First time, cross diagonal. Look at the curve on that pass, boys. That's honestly inch perfect. Leroy Sané, Bellingham. We do have Walker through the middle. I think we timed that perfectly. Really good attacking positioning. I'm going to go near post. I thought he was going to move his goalkeeper, boys. I should have just gone for a regular shot right there. Oh, look at that, boys. I mean, the AI defending on the card, really effective as well. We shouldn't have gotten the interception right there, but I'll happily take it. Koundé, Mickey Van de Ven through the middle. Look at that, boys. Look at the run from Kyle Walker. It's a lovely touch as well. We go for a shot. The 3-star weak foot, man. It is just a little bit wide, but again, in those more advanced positions, he's been a handful so far. Oh, Camavinga, lovely interception right there. Kyle Walker, we can go ahead and carry the ball forward. Maybe test out his like regular passing a little bit more. We did signal Sané to make that run, a swerve pass into his stride. It's not too bad. We can maybe go ball roll finesse shot a little bit further out. Oh, you know what, man? Just a little bit too much power right there, but a decent chance created. Kyle Walker, we need a little bit of cover right here. That's a good pass into Malin. I wonder if he's going to reverse it. He is, boys. That's really good defensive awareness right there. A decent interception as well. Now, he does have a little bit of space through the middle. He is going to go over the top, man. We just attacked with Kyle Walker, and he got back into position with ease. Now, the stamina is a little bit lower, but it honestly hasn't been a problem. DeMarco, yeah, has been defending pretty well with DeMarco. Maybe LB pace boost. Yeah, use the rapid play style. Cut it back into Sané. All the way, boys. We go for a finesse shot. It's a bit of a loose touch right there, but we do still have possession. I guess you can say we still kind of created the chance with him. Chiesa near post. We'll take it, boys. That's a nice finish. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Kyle Walker Evolution card in a few games of Division Rivals, and I will say a very OP fullback in-game. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, we did give him the anchored chem style to really improve the pace even more. And with the anchored chem style, he does have 89 acceleration and 98 sprint speed, and with the rapid play style, man, he was very quick with the ball at his feet. Alongside that, man, really good recovery speed, very difficult to get around him, and even if you do get around him, he's probably going to catch up anyway. Now, as you guys know, we did run him as an overlapping fullback in our starting 11, so the 83 passing and 84 dribbling were two really important stats. And with the addition of the long ball pass playstyle, I think that the chance creation with the card was actually quite effective as well. Even if you just want to go ahead and run him as a fullback where he is in a far more deeper position, I think that he can still create a lot of chances. And then in the final third, if you do want to have him a little bit higher up the pitch, man, with his passing and dribbling being decent, he can most definitely get a lot of assists as well. Now, while providing in the attack, we do also need that defensive cover, and with his 86 defending and 87 physical, a really strong fullback fullback in game. With the anchor chem style, he does have 87 interceptions, 91 defensive awareness, and 98 stay in tackle with the bruiser playstyle plus. And as you guys know, man, I find the bruiser playstyle plus a very underrated playstyle plus to have, man. Very difficult to get him off of the ball and very difficult to get around him. Overall, boys, I'm going to go ahead and give the card a 9 out of 10 rating. I really enjoyed using him at the right back position in the 4-3-3 formation. Now, as you guys know, in order to complete the evolution, there are two different evos, so you do have to chain them together. It's the winter wingback and then also defensive minded. Now, as of recording the video, Kyle Walker is only going on the market for 7,000 coins. So for 7,000 coins to get yourself a player of this caliber is a huge W in my opinion. A very well-rounded player apart from his shooting, man. I think that the defensive cover that you get with the card with the bruiser playstyle plus is very OP. And then going forward, he can most definitely contribute in the attack, man. So there is a lot of variety with the way that you can go ahead and use him at that right back position. Out of all the players that you can go ahead and use in the Evo, there are some really nice chained evolutions, but I do think that Kyle Walker is easily a top 3 option. With the anchor chem style and with the upgrades, I think that he makes a really solid fullback in game, probably one of the most OP fullbacks currently in FC 25. So if you do run a Premier League team and you can get him on full chemistry and you do have both of the evolutions available, I think that he's an incredible option and I would definitely recommend him. But that is going to be the end of today's video. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Booba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.